Hello Aquarius, congratulations guys, you came in number 4 for the most viewed videos for the second half of May. So I'm very happy to be able to offer you guys this bonus reading, and it's pretty much timeless. It doesn't have to resonate with the second half of May. So really, whenever you're guided to tune into this reading, and if it resonates, fantastic. All right, guys. General as always, however, and it's not going to resonate with every Aquarius out there, so please do take from it what makes sense to you. Leave the rest behind. Anyone interested in a personal private reading from me, as always, that information is down below this video. Before I get started, I wanted to talk about the lunar phase that we are currently in as of today, which is Wednesday, May 22nd. So we are in the waning moon lunar phase. What that brings forward is the ability to let go of things from our life that no longer serve us. And it's also a time of cleansing, a time to release, and a time for opening up. So if you resonate with any of those things, and if that comes through in your reading here, guys, at this time, definitely tapping into our current lunar phase as of today. All right, guys, so I wanted to pull some focus cards to tap into for your reading, and then let's go ahead and get started with some Mystic Moon oracles and some tarot, and let's see what messages you need to be made aware of at this time. All right, Aquarius, so here we go. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. What messages need to come through? Please offer us some bonus messages. Okay, there's a first one, and let me pull the bottom of the deck. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Some of you guys needed to hear this. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. That's pretty powerful. The other card coming through, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, Aquarius, this is a message coming through for some of you from the person that you are thinking about for this reading. All right, guys, so let's tap into the energies of this reading for you, Aquarius, and let's see what needs to come through at this time. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. Bring it forward for Aquarius. What messages need to come to the surface? What needs to come through, guys? All right, let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Please bring it forward, angels. What messages need to come through at this time? For whoever needs to hear it most, please bring it forward. Compromise is coming forward, so there definitely needs to be a level of compromise in your relationship. And if that was a problem in the dynamic of this connection, the angels are coming through to let you know that the person that you're thinking about, they are acknowledging the fact that this is what they are needing from you. And Aquarius, this may very well be what you are needing from this person as well. An equal give and take. Okay? What else needs to come through here for Aquarius, please? Bring it forward for me, please, angels. What messages need to come through for Aquarius? Inner child is coming through here. Somebody dealing with some unhealed parts of themselves, especially when they were younger. Possibly a difficult childhood, either for yourself, Aquarius, or the person that you are thinking about for this reading. And as a result of really not healing that inner child from years ago, it may be affecting how they interact in the relationship. Okay? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? What additional messages need to come through, please? Okay, we've got an observer. Someone keeping tabs on a person from a distance. Usually this is social media, someone keeping track of you, Aquarius, from a distance. This is somebody that is most likely not wanting you to know that they're still watching you, keeping their eye on you. And for some of my Aquarius, this may be something that you're doing. Okay, that's for some of you guys. But I'm feeling more so that it's the person that you're thinking about for this reading. You guys are in separation and they want to keep tabs on you, whether that's through Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, you name it. Keeping tabs on you from social media. Okay? We also have the healing card coming through here. So as I had indicated, those of you who are thinking about someone who has some healing to do from the past especially, that is coming through here. It's a little bit unbalanced energy and they have some healing to do. And also the relationship itself has some healing that it needs to do at this time. This is necessary. This is what is needed. We do have the summer card that is being indicated as the bottom of the deck. So perhaps looking towards the summer months, Aquarius, things might be shifting in regard to this connection, in regard to this relationship. To me, the summer card could also be indicative of the sun card in traditional tarot, and which is a very powerful card to come through in a reading, because the sun is indicative of success, joy, and happiness in a situation. And it does represent the most positive card in tarot. So I haven't even started pulling tarot messages here, but this summer card to me is indicative and tapping into the energies of that sun card. So let's see where this is going to take you, Aquarius. All right, let's tap into some additional messages with some psychic tarot. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. What additional messages does Aquarius need to be made aware of at this time? But there's definitely somebody keeping tabs on you from a distance, Aquarius. Someone that you are in separation from, and they are checking you out on social media, I'm feeling. We do have the Four of Swords coming through, rest and rejuvenate. It's a time for recuperation, a time for rest, time to take a break. And I do feel for those of you in separation, this is a much needed time in your life to just take a step back for a second to really assess what it is that you want in your life and in your love life, of course. And for some of you, the person that you're thinking about, Aquarius, they are tapping into this energy, this message. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I'm feeling for some of you guys, that's a sentiment that that person, this person that you're thinking about for this reading, that's something that they may have told you word for word. For some of you guys, that may be coming through. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, please, for Aquarius? Angels, spirit guides, please bring it forward. But for sure, this situation right here, it needs healing. We do have the Nine of Wands coming through here. Somebody who is very persistent, very resilient, especially in their faith. Somebody who still believes that regardless of whatever challenges are going on in this relationship, that it can still be worked through. That could possibly be the person that you're thinking about for this reading, that they are trying to be optimistic and hold on to their faith, that you guys can work through whatever obstacles you're facing, and perhaps that's why they're still keeping tabs on you from a distance. And of course, this could be reversed, you know. That could be tapping into your energies, Aquarius, where you might be the person that's watching them from a distance, still wanting to know what they're up to. And you're trying to hold on to your faith that eventually things will heal and you can come back towards each other. But as of right now, you are coming through with that Eight of Swords energy, and as that card states, someone who is trapped in fear. If this is tapping into your energies, Aquarius, where you have imprisoned yourself in that headspace, that is part of the healing process that you need to go through so that you can break free from this way of thinking, because at the end of the day, this represents someone who is in isolation, going within and just not really wanting to talk, not wanting to interact with anyone, not wanting to socialize, and you're letting your fears get the best of you, possibly. And again, this could also be tapping into the energies of the person that you're thinking about for this reading. This might be their energies coming through here, so take it for however way that resonates with you. We do have a bottom card of the Tower coming through here. And the card after that, though, guys, is the Two of Cups. So this is someone, Aquarius, that you feel spiritually connected to. You have a lot of love for this person. They have a lot of love for you. But whatever it was that caused this Tower moment between the two of you, Aquarius, it was, I'm feeling, very painful. For some of you, very unexpected. Out of the blue, you weren't expecting for things to crumble in this relationship and for the Tower to literally fall down on your connection with each other. So I'm feeling for some of you guys, you're going through a bit of a crisis in your relationship. Perhaps you're feeling that there's no way you guys can recover from this. And that simply is part of the healing process that's happening here. And tapping into the Focus card, the very first one that came through, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And it's interesting how we do have the Compromise card. That was the very first card that came through. So there has to be an equal give and take in this relationship. And because that's being addressed here twice, having to give and take and compromise, I'm feeling that for some of you that was a problem in the relationship, where one person might have felt that they were giving too much and the other person was just constantly taking without giving in return. So perhaps either you, Aquarius, or the other person was feeling like you were unappreciated, unloved, unwanted. But at the end of the day, with this Two of Cups coming through, this is indicative of two people who have a lot of love for each other. That is the Two of Cups. You guys are spiritually connected. So if you're still feeling this person's energies with you, Aquarius, regardless of the separation, that is why. That is why that's coming through. So since the Tower did come down here, you know, it is an unexpected event that came in and you were not expecting it. I'm feeling, Aquarius, it did bring forward a major change, a major shift in this relationship, an upheaval of sorts, very chaotic time, very traumatic experience, very painful. And I'm feeling for some of you, there was a truth that was revealed. You came into some sort of revelation or realization in regard to that connection. You found something out, or perhaps they found something out and you guys argued about it and butted heads. And yeah, for some of you guys, it ended up creating a separation in the relationship. Because this is coming forward, this disruption Tower card is coming forward that someone is in grief over the fact that this relationship is broken. You know, it's picking up off of that Eight of Swords energy. Someone who's feeling trapped in fear, unable to move, going within, feeling very isolated, feeling alone, abandoned. But with the Tower card coming forward, it's almost forcing you, Aquarius, to break out of this Eight of Swords energy, because it's now calling for you to take action. The breakup I'm feeling for some of you guys, it was a blessing in disguise. It might not feel like it right now, or it might not have felt like it at the time, but it is a blessing in disguise. There's something else that needs to come into the dynamic of this relationship to interject itself into this relationship to move it forward. Because it's definitely tapping into the fact that you guys are in separation and that you're dealing with conflicts in the relationship. For some of you guys, you're having some financial problems. That's being indicated here, but you got to tap into your own inner voice, your gut, your intuition, and just the fact that you can tap into your heart and know and believe that everything is eventually going to work itself out, regardless of how things are at right now. And so with this Four of Swords coming in, it is a perfect time, truly, as the card indicates, to rest and rejuvenate your spirit, rest and rejuvenate your body, your soul. It's much needed. Your mind, your heart, your emotions, it all needs to take a step back for a second, and it needs to heal. And this person you're thinking about, Aquarius, they need to do the same. And you know what's interesting? I just got a message from the angels that whoever it is that is observing the other person from a distance, checking into their social media to see what they're up to, I'm feeling for some of you guys that that's actually very therapeutic and healing for you as well, because you're coming to the realization that they're not with someone else, that they haven't moved on away from you. I'm feeling that for some of you. And you're just really wanting to see their smile, their face, memories you guys have had, possibly. So whoever is keeping tabs on the other, again, it's very healing for that person. So let's grab some romance angels and see what else. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please, what else do we need to know in regard to love and romance for Aquarius? What additional messages does Aquarius need to be made aware of for this reading? Please bring it forward for me. What else do we need to know, Aquarius? Okay, some of you guys were dealing with deception here, someone who was being deceptive in the relationship. For some of you, there was a third party, and that is what brought this Tower moment down. So very much so that this healing card is really required here. For some of you, part of healing your energies and releasing yourself from this mental headspace is you want to move forward and find someone who can be your soulmate. You are moving on from this relationship. You don't want to reconnect with this person that hurt you by being deceptive. That's for some of you. And this deception card is also tapping into those of you who really want to get back together with that person, and perhaps you guys had to deal with whatever it was that brought that tower down as a result of whatever deceptive incidences were going on in the dynamic of your relationship. It doesn't have to represent a third party for all of you guys. Take it for however way this deception card makes sense to you, but it is coming forward here that this is ultimately what caused the shift in your relationship, bringing this relationship down with this Tower moment. And yes, for some of you guys, release your ex. It is time to let this person go. And look at the card after that. We do have unrequited love. Unrequited love. Someone had a change of heart here and coming to the realization that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And rather than breaking free from the relationship and moving on to someone else that they may be interested in, they ended up creating a third-party situation. That's for some of you guys. And for those of you who are choosing to walk away and start over on your own to find true love, you will find it. You will find it, guys, elsewhere. So, depending on whether you want to attract a reconciliation with the person that you're thinking about, there definitely needs to be some healing in that situation in order to manifest union, in order to work through what caused that tower moment. That needs to be addressed so that you guys can move forward and have a really good relationship moving forward from that. Others are really wanting to move on, release this person who hurt you. And I am feeling for some of my Aquariuses, some of you guys really did have a change of heart, especially after that tower moment went down. You came to the realization and it opened up your eyes that this is not the person for you. And you're healing right now. You're in the healing process of your life, healing your heart, healing parts of yourself that are broken and still in pain. And that's okay. That is a necessary step, okay, to rest and rejuvenate parts of yourself that need to heal in order for you to find the love connection that you are meant to have. Okay? So let's tap into some messages here, guys, and let's see what else needs to come through. So we'll start off with some twin flame messages from the Mystic Moon card deck. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. Some of you do, however, you don't have to. So take from these messages however way they make sense for your particular situation. You do not have to resonate with each and every message that comes through. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, who needs to speak up here? Whether it is Aquarius that needs to speak up or the person that Aquarius is thinking about, please bring it forward. Who needs to speak up here? What messages need to come through? Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. I still love you, and your beauty still moves me. And look at the bottom card here. You are an angel. Whoa. So, Aquarius, this person still has a lot of love for you. A lot. You know, they still care for you very much. For those of you guys who are a part of a third-party situation, I am feeling that they know they made a mistake by doing that. And perhaps that is part of this Eight of Swords energy with the trapped in fear. Perhaps they are afraid to come back towards you for fear that you would reject them and that you would want to move on and walk away and release them from your life. And I do feel some of you guys had a change of heart when that happened, but they are coming through to let you know that they still love you. They still see you as a beautiful person, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. They feel that you are an angel, someone that has blessed their life. And for some of my Aquarius, I do feel that you still have a lot of love for this person too, regardless of what caused the tension and separation in this relationship. Let's tap into some volume 2 messages and let's see what else needs to come through. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. What needs to come through here? Who else needs to speak up at this time? Aquarius or the person that Aquarius is thinking about at this moment. There's someone else that needs to speak up here. Please bring it forward for me, angels. Whatever needs to be expressed between Aquarius and this other person, please bring it forward. What else needs to come through for this reading? Yes, I knew it. I'm afraid to take that next step right now. See, they're afraid to come towards you. They are afraid to come towards you. And look at this bottom of the deck card. It's really hard for me to open up. Yeah, because they know they messed up. They know it. They messed up. Especially those of you guys dealing with a third-party situation. It's one of those scenarios where they came to the realization that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And by the time they came to that realization, by creating that deception in the relationship, and that is what brought this tower down, by that time, you were already trying to heal yourself, Aquarius, I'm feeling. Trying to put yourself into a better headspace, trying to heal your heart from all the pain that this person may have caused you. And by the time they came to that realization, possibly their fear just overwhelmed them and they're not taking any sort of action, I'm feeling. Because there's a possibility, of course, that you might reject this person wanting to come back into your life. And rightfully so. So yeah, they're afraid to open up right now. It's really hard for me to open up. I'm afraid to take that next step right now. But that doesn't mean that they won't eventually. This is just the energy that they are coming forward with at the moment. So they feel safer by just checking you out from a distance, I'm feeling. No action, just checking you out, keeping tabs on you on social media because they still love you. There was always this intense attraction between the two of you, but I'm feeling for some of my Aquariuses, once they hurt you, once this person hurt you, it flipped a switch in your heart and you came to the realization that you deserve better and you're going to find better. For some of you guys, you don't want this person back. You want someone better who is deserving of your time, of your love, of your heart, of your presence. And you certainly have the capability to find it. Okay, so let's grab some whispers of love messages to add to your reading, Aquarius. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please bring it forward. What additional messages would Aquarius benefit from at this time? Please bring it forward for me. For Aquarius angels, please bring it forward. There we are. We have that and the bottom of the deck, which I will be pulling. Okay. So what we have here, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. This is for those of you who are entertaining walking away from this connection and truly finding someone that is better suited for you. Okay, so good for you. If you are choosing to walk away from this relationship as a result of whatever it was that caused that tower moment, there is something better for you. You will find it. And look at this. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So for those of you who are still healing, and eventually you will get out of this headspace of feeling like you're in isolation and that you can't move, you can break free from that at any time, guys. You can. And when you're ready and healed, releasing the pain, taking a break, and really assessing the next direction that you want to take your life, go for it. Take a chance on love. You will find it again. And this is what's coming in for you. The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. So for some of you guys that want to reconcile with this person, You guys are spiritually connected, no doubt about that. This is coming forward with either a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection for some of you. But not everyone wants a reconciliation. There are definitely some of my Aquariuses who want to break free from this person and wanting to find a different path, wanting to find that one person that can truly love you for the rest of your life. And you certainly have it within yourself to be able to manifest and find that. The union of hearts, spiritual connection with this Two of Cups, and the true love card that is being represented here. You can certainly find happiness with someone else who is deserving of your time and your heart and your love. All right, so finally let's grab some messages from the Guardian Angel cards to close out your reading, Aquarius. That's that, and bottom of the deck. Very interesting here. Okay, we've got opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Fantastic, Aquarius. Absolutely. You can have everything that you could ever want in your life. You just have to go after it. Move forward. For those of you who want nothing to do with this connection, move forward and find your happiness. You can absolutely do it. And look at this bottom of the deck. Here we are again, twice coming forward with that inner child. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. Enjoy life once again. Heal that inner child that needs to just simply be loved and appreciated. So this is coming through for those of you truly needing to tap into your inner child energies. All right, Aquarius. So that's what's coming through this time around, guys. Again, it's timeless whenever you're guided to watch this reading, and if it taps into your situation and if it makes sense for you, wonderful. Okay, so whoever this came through for, with my Aquariuses, I truly hope that it helped you somehow and that it offered you the guidance that you've been really needing to hear at this time. General, as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person out there. So if you are interested in a personal private reading from me, all that information is down below this video. I will be back soon with more readings, guys. Thank you so very much for your love and support, for coming in fourth as the most viewed sign for the second half of May. I truly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time, Aquarius. Take care. Bye-bye.